Just got home. Halftime for the Kentucky Florida game.
That's all you needed to see because all they did was run the ball. Yeah, and it was a physical run game.
Georgia looked really good today. Total yards at 2 minutes. There was
funky punt formation with gaps up the middle. It's an off-center snap. Dan Jackson blocks it.
What's going on, everybody? Let's do live chat. There we go.
Need to know about the Dogs. They're stars.
How's everybody doing, man? This we give everybody a minute to jump on here. I don't care what anyone says. Me either. I don't know what the rest of your statement was, but I don't care what anyone says either. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Appreciate it. Get ready to watch Nebraska beat Northwestern. I'm good with that. Ole Miss got absolutely destroyed and embarrassed. So did Georgia Tech. Pitt beat them 52-21. Speaking of embarrassing, I don't know what in the world. Let me turn this down. I don't know what in the world Florida's doing. Florida's defense seems to be doing a pretty good job. Florida's offense seems to be stagnated. Hold on a second here. What did I say? Big Dog, where was you during the Arkansas game? I was in the stands, brother. I was in section 325, courtesy of Jesse J. He got tickets, so yeah. What's going on, Mike Taylor? What's going on, Jacob? RJ all day. How about them Dogs, buddy? Starting off slow as usual. Yeah, Greg, it's I don't know what's going on with the offense. There's spits and sputters. Florida seems to be doing okay as far as their offense being able to convert when they really need to, but this is a little bit embarrassing, if you ask me, because Florida should be blowing Kentucky out. I know Kentucky's got a good team, don't get me wrong, but you're a top 10 team, yeah, at least on paper. You guys should be destroying Kentucky right now, and you're not. That one touchdown that that Kentucky had, they went right down the field. No problem. And there was a couple of drives where they were starting to put it together again. If Kentucky makes an adjustment here and Florida doesn't, Kentucky will win this game. It seems like there's times whenever Florida can get in the backfield, and there's times whenever Kentucky can get in the backfield. I don't understand what's going on. Kind of I won't say a snooze fest, but this has not been impressive by either team. Neither team's been impressive so far. And I don't know what's going to happen. Oregon and Stanford, this game's been weird. I don't think Oregon should be ranked number 3 watching this game. Stanford 2-2 has put 17 points, not 17 points, was 21 points right at the end of the game. It's 24-24. They're in overtime right now. Appreciate that, Texas Rock. I don't see any of them Woo Pig Suey fans in here, man. Them Woo Pig Suey fans was telling me I was an idiot. They was going to blow Georgia out in the comments. I ain't seen it yet. Man, it's been a long day already. What's up, Sumner? Go Dogs. Hit the thumbs up. Appreciate it. About 20 of y'all in here. This first time hitting the thumbs up button. It's easy to do. There's an X button on the chat. You click that. Chat goes away. You hit like, and then you tap the chat button again. It comes right back. Oh, no, they won't be around. Texas Rock's in here waiting for a Woo Pig Suey fan to say something. He straightened them out in a hurry. I was on the 12th, like, woo, sick 'em. How about Cincinnati beating Notre Dame, man? How about that? Don't that make you feel good? Can't talk when you've been cooked over an open flame, barbecue style, right? Go Dogs. First time in the live. I love your content, man. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Will JT be ready or Stetson it? I think against Auburn it doesn't matter. We can play Stetson, but I'm starting to get a little concerned at how banged up JT is and becoming. It almost seems like he's accident prone. He just got to get better. Oh, there's a Woo Pig Suey. Can't wait to play Georgia next week. Gators look like garbage, not the number 10 team. I would agree. Always a good day when Notre Dame loses. That's also an accurate assessment. Appreciate that. But yeah. John Brooks, yo, Brett, what up, bro? Do you think Georgia goes to number 1 after their shutout tonight? It would certainly seem valid if they did, but to be honest with you, I don't want Georgia at number one. I know a lot of people do. I think that whenever you're in the number 2 spot and you feel like you should be number one and they won't give it to you, it puts a chip on your shoulder. And I kind of like that. Was cheering for Cincinnati to win. Happy for him. Me too, Greg. JT seems to be more banged up than what they are claiming. He was wincing. I don't know why they suited him up. Was Ole Miss overrated? Apparently so. Ole Miss still a good team. I just think Georgia and Alabama on another level. Tell me again how Georgia's defense is just okay and we ain't been tested. Right? Trench is one of our resident members here. Appreciate that for being a member, sir. Tired of playing first half football. Who's playing first half football? Are you talking about Georgia or are you talking about Georgia's playing first quarter football? Last week we did 35 points in the first quarter, and today we did 21 in the first quarter. If Florida plays Georgia, and if they play Georgia this way, Georgia will absolutely demolish them. Georgia basically ran up the score in the first quarter and then just went cruise control, and we were still scoring. We had 4 touchdowns, 3 field goals, 2 and 2 and 2 sacks and 25 tackles for loss and a partridge in a pear tree. Georgia had everything it wanted. We have still scored more points on the defensive side of the ball. Like our defense has scored more points than any offense that has played us, than all the offenses that have played us combined. And we got another one today. So, but this is not supposed to be about Georgia. This is supposed to be about what's going on with. Well, actually, let's talk about Oklahoma OSU. What's going on here? Fourth quarter. Let's say it's 34 to 17, 34-24 with a minute to go. I didn't know what was going on with this game. He returns a kickoff for a touchdown against Oklahoma. What are y'all doing? Y'all probably, with a minute 20 to go, then they go for onside kick. Did they get it? No, they don't get it, so they lose the game. But still, how in the world did y'all have 37-31 against K-State? That's unacceptable. Y'all should be embarrassed for that. Georgia could play second half of football if we wanted to. Absolutely could. This could finally be Georgia's year. I hope I don't jinx it. I hope you don't either, sir. Oklahoma State and Baylor playing. Looks like that's a tight game right now. Rob Gronkowski, broken ribs, out Sunday, possibly longer. Well, if he broke his ribs, he's going to be out more than a week. Jeez. OU should not be a top 10 team. I agree with that. Alabama 42-21 Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss got like 2 touchdowns there at the end of the game. How did you let Ole Miss score 21 points? Alabama, what are you doing? Offense looked good at times. I think they scored 14 points in like the first was it first quarter? First half? First quarter? It's first quarter. And then they kind of coasted after that, I guess. Saban 24-0 versus his former assistants at Alabama. They can't wait to throw that stat up there. They love that stat. 24-0! Trenches says 205-23, just saying. He's referring to the number of points that Georgia has scored this season versus the number of points our opponents have scored. So let's see. Georgia 5-0 now, 23 points total. That's less than 5 points a game. I want to say that's 5.6 points per game. Yeah. And if you take out the touchdown from the pick six, offenses have only scored 16 points against Georgia. That's 3.2 points per game. 3.2 points. If Kentucky can pull off a win by beating Florida by at least 2 or more points, then does that mean Kentucky is as good as Alabama? Stanford just scored. I need to switch over to that game. I'm gonna go ahead and end. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. No, I'm not ending the stream. Oregon's not that important. Let's see what we got here. Back up. We'll come back to that game in a minute. Let's see what we got. Is this the? Probably have to change the title. 31-24. I thought you had to go. Oh, it's the second overtime. You got to go for 2, right? Hit a thumbs up, guys. About 30 of you guys in there. I much appreciate it. Count off to kick down Indiana State. Or is it Indiana State versus Penn State? It's Indiana versus Penn State. Arkansas held for 162 yards. Came in averaging 480. Yeah, that Georgia defense is scary. I was at that game, and that place was, my ears are still ringing. That place was packed. It was sold out, start to finish, top to bottom. It was full. I got a video I'm going to upload I made for the drive home. You guys can watch that. But I'll go ahead and tell you this. Absolutely loud AF in that place today. At one point, I think it was like 117 decibel in there. Now, you can look up how loud that is, but it's freaking loud. What's going on, Matty Sims? Respect to Cincinnati, absolutely. What did you say? Oh! Woo, we got planted. Just say Fortnite Kid React Season 8. I don't think I'm going to do that. But I appreciate the tip. Let's see here. We got good hard pass right through his hands. Oh, and he got blasted. He was worried about getting hit. Yeah, he's going to get tagged with targeting. He launched to the head or neck area. That should be targeting right there for sure. Yep. Targeting. They called it too. That's going to hurt. How does that not targeting? Hold on. He said I'm not sure that's targeting. How is that not targeting? Back-to-back false starts in the 12th is the 12th man. Can anybody look up how many penalties and penalty yardage Arkansas had against Georgia? Because they played they didn't play very good on the penalty side. It was not very clean. Yeah. Still targeting whether you like it or not. Now leaving. Texas A&M on upset alert, and it's only the first quarter. Tired of the wide receiver kid Robinson for Georgia dropping balls. Well, he's a freshman, dude. You gotta give that guy an opportunity to catch some. We've only thrown the ball to him like 3 or 4 times. I mean, it takes game experience. He's got a tall frame. He's highly recruited. He's high rated. He can catch balls, but I mean, it's just getting used to everything. It's fine. Ruling on the field, targeting. I'd rather see even Georgia. How about Iowa, man? Iowa's looking better and better. I picked them. I've been high on them all season. It's a great football team out there. We were the Dawg versus Arky halftime. I was at the game, and for some reason at the game, I kept losing signal. And I wasn't able to do the Matt Laners. Yeah, Arkansas did try to outmuscle the wrong team. I kept losing signal. Hit the thumbs up, guys. I kept losing signal while I was at the game, so there was no point in even trying. Beer review live stream and fun, just to avoid your YouTube banning from. They won't take your show out of the game. So the YouTube algorithm actually has a thing in there that will recognize the images on the screen. And the NFL will actually recognize the sound. There's a commercial that comes on during the NFL that goes, dun 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 dun. The NFL rebroadcast of this show of the NFL without the express written consent of the NFL. Blah 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 blah. It recognizes that right out of the gate, and it goes. It cuts you off midstream. Live stream cut off. What did BLST say? I missed it. Oregon trying to run the ball. 2nd down, 10, 3rd down, and about 7 or 8. Glad you made it home. Watch that butt kicking. We would have won, but we made it hard on ourselves. I think we did fine. He has thrown to him at least 5 times. I don't know, mostly drops. Got to give him time, man. Young receivers takes time. Not everybody can be a Brock Bowers, dude. Sorry. So, hold on here. Watching Oregon here. Here we go. Snap, drop back, looks left, looks center, throws center, caught, touched, tackled, fumbled. Woo! Barely recovered it. 4th down and about 8. 4th down and about 8. What's up, McConkey? Good God, Aggie, not really losing to Mississippi State already. Hey, Mississippi State's good. And just so you know, Arkansas is terrible. We're going to hear that, Georgia fans. 4th and 8, overtime. Game's on the line. Game's on the line. Whoo, they got to make this first down. What's going on, JC? Something to LB? Mackey, all the running backs look good today. Deshaun didn't look quite as good. What's up, Nate the Great? Wants Michigan to beat OU. Look at these Stanford fans, boy. They are pumped up. Pumped up. Ohio State 52 over Rutgers, boy. Michigan 38 over Wisconsin. That's a blowout as far as I'm concerned. That's a good win. That's about the score I picked for the Georgia game. Michigan snaps 5-game losing streak to Wisconsin. Outscored Wisconsin 25-7 in the second half. Good Lord. Good Lord. 1 for 3 for the first time since 1990. Wisconsin's 1 for 3 for the first time since 1990. A lot of people have Wisconsin ranked pretty high, too. That turned out to be inaccurate. So here we go, 4th and 8. We're going to see their best play. Here's their formation here. See what we get. See what we get. All right. Snaps, drops back, looks right, looks center, rolls out to the right, rolling right, running right. Cox throws, incomplete, out of bounds. That's game. That's game. Woo! Well, Oregon's no longer top 3. Told y'all not to be excited about Oregon. Told y'all Oregon was not a top 3 team. They just got beat by a 2-2 team. 31-24. Woo! Impressive win today, Big Dog Brett. Unbelievably how dominant UGA is. Offense looked good. Defense looked great. Wow. Was he out of bounds? Oh, yeah, that was a terrible pass. Way out of bounds. Not even close. That's ball game. Woo! I'm going to have to change the title of this video. Oregon. Blah, blah, blah. Hey. Hey. You should have ducked. Oregon got beat by students who took 90 AP class. Jeez, dude. Oh, they're storming the field. They're storming the field. Good Lord. Well, Oregon, back to the basement. Back to the basement. Yee. These guys are all over this field, dude. They're crunk. Cincinnati should be a top 5 team. I agree. You can say so far, you can say Georgia, Alabama, and you can fight about who goes first. I don't care. Iowa, Cincinnati, that's your top 4. Michigan, top 5. Throw them in there and mix that around and come up with your order. But to me, that's the top 5, and we'll get into some more later. I'm going to get back to watching this Florida game, guys. Really appreciate you guys being here. Sorry I couldn't do a halftime report. I'm going to upload a video of the driving home kind of breakdown for the UGA game. We'll do more about that later. But really appreciate you guys. Talk to you soon. Hit a thumbs up. Have a great day. God bless. And that's right. Go Dogs.